welcome back to the channel. Another match day, another It's All Black and White episode. A big one today. Big game, 3rd v 4th, same points, only goal difference separates us, and a massive away following of 3,000. I popped out this morning to do a few errands, but I'm very, very shortly going to get on the road to Doncaster. Really looking forward to it. I said on the channel on Thursday, and I genuinely believe this, if one of these two teams comes out of this with a comfortable victory, I think they're a good shout for a top 3 place. I think both of us will be up there come the end of the season. But yeah, very excited for this. If we come away from this with 3 points, I'll be very, very impressed. So obviously a nice easy drive compared to some of the away games we've had recently. Barrow, Carlisle have been a lot further. So yeah, as I've already mentioned, massive following. It's 1:30, so half an hour until team news. We had a debate again talking about Thursday's show, but we had a debate. Does Giovanni Brown start? I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think if he starts, he's earned it. If he doesn't, you know, I think you're probably going to be having Didsy in the starting lineup. So it's going to be a really, really good game. Seen a lot of NOTTS fans around already. Going to go and grab a quick drink before the game and then check in when it is team news. See if I got my prediction right. I think Giovanni Brown starts on the bench. I head into the ground, I'm not a chance of getting drinking there. So busy before kickoff. I mean, I think there's only a couple of places to even head before the game. Obviously, if you've been to the ground, you know it's literally on a retail park. So heading to the ground now. Team news is very, very soon, so about 3 or 4 minutes. So let's see if we can get a drink and then bring you team news. Team news then, Austin in, Cerula back, no Didsy, unless I've completely overlooked his name. It doesn't even look to be on the bench. Bit worrying. Brown does start, and I think that's because Didsy's not there. But it's a strong lineup. I just said to a couple of people, I don't mind Austin. I don't mind Austin being in the lineup. I mean, he brings a lot of energy away from home. Grabbed a drink in, I think it's called Bellevue Bar, which is a nice little setup attached to the ground. Home and away fans in there. Heading in now. Amongst our group, there's a few people quite fearful we might not get something today. A few people happy that Crowley's on the bench, think we're free without him. Some people wishing Crowley was starting. I think it's a great option to have off the bench, but the only options attacking-wise are him and Martin. So yeah, 25 minutes till kick-off. I'm still going to stick with my Thursday prediction of a 2-1 win. In place then, just seeing the warm-up drills. Kellencourt looking good with his shooting. As is Sam Austin. You can hear the noise, players are finished in their warm-up, about to head in. I think we've got about 15 minutes till kick-off. Brilliant noise from the away end. Travelled really well. I know it's not far, but yeah, this should be a very, very good indicator of where we are in terms of promotion. We've done the exact same goal kick routine we did against Carlisle, where Bassett's left forward. Yeah, no team really on top at the minute. A very spectacular shot from Doncaster. But yeah, we've looked decent in opening 5 minutes, and the away end, I'd say, is bouncing. Really nice start from NOTTS. Great play. Giovanni Brown actually found some fantastic positions to receive the ball with no one around him. We just played it down the wing. Cerula linking up well with Sam Austin, who puts the cross straight to the goalkeeper's arms. But we're starting to sort like the home team. No one's dominated, but we're certainly on top. As I watch Beddy knocking forward now, how are they going to deal with this? Do we win the second? We do. We win it again. And a third time as well. Outstanding goal. Gordon receives the ball from Matty Palmer. Unbelievable play. Then overlaps, crosses it in, and Giles has to head it in before he heads on to international duty. Amazing. About 20 gone, and when I say I know it's only 20 gone and there's a long way to go, 70 plus minutes. when I say this has been outstanding opening 20, the football has been incredible. One-touch passing, you know, from one end of the pitch, you know, we've won the ball back again. Matty Palmer gives it to McCrory. That's superb. They've got to change something formation-wise or tactics-wise because we're just all over them. And I expect that to happen soon. It's how we deal with that that's the key. We're literally playing it across our own box and just a bit unfortunate there, but you know, it's been fantastic so far. Great work from Brown, took it off the keeper's toe. It didn't come to anything, but then we recycled the attack and he's just warned us a corner. He started really, really well. So, going short for the corner is Sam Austin. Will we take it short? There's no one anywhere near it. It probably benefits to go short. 27 minutes just ticked over. 1-0. Couple of free kicks for Donny, but nothing's really come of anything. We've got an overload of Brown and Austin if we decide to go short. I think we have taken it short to the edge. Looks like a routine. Have a go. He does have a shot, but it's blocked, and it's just going to come back out. But again, we're first and second ball and recycle it. Go on then, Matty Palmer. Put it in. Back stick and Jata really good opening, 27.5 in it. Jata lads on to a pull-back pass, the keeper saves it. Difficult opportunity, was pushed wide. But Doncaster have stepped up a little bit. We knew this would happen. They might have made a sort of a change to their shape. But we're managing the game well, which I like to see. Giovanni Brown now walking over to the corner, whereas 10 minutes ago he was sprinting over to the corner flag because we were in complete control. He's slowed it down now. He's got the short ball of Cerula that they just haven't picked up again. And we've gone short, and they're allowing us to do that. Cerula whips it in, headed away, but because of the way we've set up, Abbott can just recycle it straight back to Matty Palmer, and we can go straight back into the box. I think we'll obviously try and get a goal before half-time, but I think it's all about maintaining this 1-0 lead. As I just watch Doncaster finally deal with it, but lump it forward, and we should deal with it again, and we do. Big block from Bedu there. Giovanni Brown, who has been good, lost it on the halfway line, and their centre-back strode forward, very powerful, got all the way forward. But yeah, big block. They have a corner. 2 minutes to go until half-time, 3 minutes.
There is to be a minimum of 2 minutes allowance for time lost, for minimum.
Half-time thoughts, Eco Power NOTTS are 1-0 up, a very good for half an hour. Doncaster came back into it. You're never going to come away to a team like Doncaster that are pushing for promotion as well, or will be at the end of the season and have it all your own way. We've defended really well. A couple of hairy moments in there as they've got to the byline quite a few times, but Platt and Bedu and McCrory have been really, really good. Impressive for me, Giovanni Brown's been excellent. The link-up play between Cerula down that side has been really, really good as well. Overall, I'm going to say, you know, it's a solid half. Can't ask for much better than that. It's how we come out second half. We've got the option of Charlie on the bench and Martin should we need them, but you know, I know this is very premature. If we were to even keep a clean sheet here, you'd say that's incredible. You can see the quality Doncaster have. You've got to be careful with Billy Sharp, and I'm sure they will change things a little bit because we can pass through them far too easily. The goal was the best team goal we scored all season, so yeah, 10 out of 10. Really heard the Donny fans, especially in the second half, they're getting behind their team. Just under 53 minutes, they've come out a lot sharper. We knew they would. NOTTS had a good few opportunities on the break, though. Abbott leading those. But they've got in behind or down the sides quite often. Their number 17, not sure who it is, very, very quick. McCrory was just, you know, chasing thin air as he strode forward. Matty Flash just had to make a massive tackle. We can hear the NOTTS fans reacting towards the Donny fans. Not much on the bench, but you know, we've got Crowley on there as they come forward again. He's going to hit this, a long way out. Just dealt with by NOTTS. A free kick won by NOTTS. NOTTS currently with absolutely no control on the game. Every time we get it, we're just lumping it forward, but Jata can't get that. Probably get someone like Crowley on for Austin, who's going to be able to keep the ball a little bit and give us a bit more tackle threat. And maybe push them back. They've won a free kick. From about 50 minutes, it's been pretty much all Doncaster. They haven't created massive amounts, but when they get opportunities like this to put the ball in the box, who knows? Massive opportunity. Well, it's a big opportunity. It's flash right from Doncaster. I'm looking. There's no movement on the bench. I think Maynard is very proactive. We need to see a sub. fairly soon. I mean, we're camped an hour and a half. We've got another half hour of this if we get at the time. They're through again. And we just about defend it and lump it forward again halfway line where no one is. It's gone out and we're going to have to recycle possession again. Sorry, they're going to recycle possession again. We're not even getting up. We've got to see a sub, and I think the sub has to be Dan Crowley coming on. Austin with a massive chance. Put in, it was very good from NOTTS. Bedu, just as it's cleared by Platt. Bedu crossed it in, and it kind of hit his shoulder. And finally, we're seeing a bit of attacking intent from NOTTS. Martin and Hinchy, the only two warming up so far, and Abbott's a nice play with Bedu. And finally, we can get the ball forward. What a goal. Yeah, it was a massive opportunity, really big chance. Giovanni Brown's got it, 30 awesome goal turns, and they get the ball back, but at least it's some attacking intent from NOTTS. One header. It's been coming literally a minute from when we had that opportunity. Whether we'll see it NOTTS change now, I don't know, but if you're to say a side's going to win it, it's Doncaster. Palmer flashes wide, takes his man on. You thought he was going to go on the overlap to Gordon, but he's flashed it wide. It must have only been 2 or 3 yards. Still 1-1, going towards the 80th minute. Holds it up, we're legging. There can't be anything. There's the bench to bring on attacking wise. It takes on 2 players, 3 players, commits a rule of their centre back who's really good and just keeps us in possession. Played really, really well, to be fair, in the circumstances. Have a go. Sam Austin's got it. Gives it out to Saru. We can't lose it here because they are breaking quickly on us. We do lose it, but Abbott sorts out. Back to the halfway line now. A draw at this point, you take it. He should have won it, and they want a penalty. It's gone over the top. Platt's left it, and Bedu one-on-one with their player. He gets the better of Bedu. Bedu is a bit all over him, but he gets the shot away, and it's a yard wide. Oh, I would have been gutting. I don't know how long I'd have, maybe 4 minutes. Full time then, 1-1 draw with Doncaster. Would I take a draw at the start? Yes. Am I gutted that we didn't hold on to our lead? Yes. But look at that, we've come away to Doncaster. We have no Jody, no Didsey, no Crowley, no Edwards, no Grant. I mean, on the face of it, it's a good point. Port Vale have lost, so technically we're a point close to the top of the league. We haven't let Doncaster gain any ground on us. We're still securely in the playoffs, and we are, joint third. So overall, I can't complain. I cannot complain. They were the better side second half. Much so. And first half, we were the better side. I'm hearing from a few people that watched the game that it was a penalty. It was a penalty right at the end. So we got away with that. I know we were aggrieved about Giovanni Brown foul, but it kind of evens itself out, doesn't it? So if I'm going to go for player ratings, I'll whiz through these quite quickly. Alex Bass, I'm going to give a 6. Made some really decent saves, held onto the ball, stopped there being a lot of pressure, but at the same time, 2 or 3 really poor passes that put us under a lot of pressure, uncharacteristic from him. I think I remember 1 misplaced pass all season so far from him, but I mean safe hands in general, and made a few decent saves. Maybe, I'm going to go Alex Bass 6.5. Then go to Macari. I mean, the defence stood up well to a test, but they could have scored a lot more. I'm going to go Macari for a 6. Matty Platt, again, a bit like Bass, had some fantastic moments in the game, some really good tackles, some really good headers. But right at the end, when they should have had a penalty, just let the ball go. It went over his head. I mean, it might have been too far for him to collect, but I thought it was, he should have got to that. I'm going to go 6.5 for Platt. Bedu, I'm going to give it's very close to being I'm going to go 7, purely because attacking-wise, fantastic. Gets the assist, the overlap. I was saying to someone next to me during the game, he's like an extra attacker. He's literally like an extra attacker that we've got. So for him, fantastic. I'm going to go 7 for him. I thought, he brought a lot to us, even towards the end of the game when we didn't make any subs, and a guy in front of me turned around and said that he'd stayed in his seat at half time, and Crowley went over to the physio and had a good 2-minute chat. I don't think he was fit. I don't know how many people on the bench were fit at all. We didn't see Martin at all. The centre-backs, I wouldn't have changed any anyway. Then it goes to wing-backs. Gordon for me and Cerullo, I'm going to lump them together. I'll give them both a 6. If this makes sense, it's a high 6, as in it's nearly a 6.5. Maybe I'll go 6.5 for both of them. I just think second half they were swamped. They weren't the same as they were in the first half, Cerullo especially. But, they worked quite hard. But a lot of the attacks did come down our flanks. And when you're penned in and you've got tired players, it's very, very difficult. Look, I'm giving some of these ratings might seem quite low, and I think it was actually a really, really good performance, especially first half. But we were penned in massively, and if we'd have lost that game, if we'd have won the game, you wouldn't have said you were disappointed, or if we'd have won the game, you wouldn't have said we didn't deserve it, but you wouldn't have said we're disappointed if we lost the game either, because they were really, really on us second half. If I go to midfield then, Matty Palmer, again, has to do it without Dan Crowley, and again, I thought he was fairly good. I think 6.5 for Palmer. Paired with him was Abbott. Now, I thought Abbott was fantastic. He's getting better and better and better. You can see, Spurs player, played against Bayern Munich in pre-season. I'm going to go 7 for Abbott. I thought he was really good everywhere, and I watched him closing down in the 92nd minute. So literally bombing forward, trying to stop, pass back to the goalkeeper, or try and stop them clearing it, jumping in front of things. So I thought he was excellent, and he's cemented himself in that team. I was thinking, who would you never drop from this side? And he's one of the players for me that only will be dropped for rotation purposes and fitness purposes. So, Palmer and Abbott I thought were good. Then go to Sam Austin. What a player to have in a situation where you don't really have the option to bring subs on. Tireless. Did he create a lot? No. Did he offer a lot going forward? No. I'm going to give him a 6.5. But I thought he's for work rate, and maybe 6.5 is a bit high, maybe a 6. But for me, 6 is an average performance. I know people give different numbers. Some people think 5 is average. I think 6 is average for mine. I think 5 will be shading on a poor performance. I just think we were lucky to have him in that game, in the sense of he's going to keep going, he's going to keep running, because there's some players that wouldn't have the fitness. Then go Giovanni Brown. I thought it was absolutely outstanding, and looks a different player. Looked a yard quicker than any other game I've seen. I think for me, easily his best performance in a NOTTS shirt. Give the ball away once. That's it, once. And I think his link-up play was outstanding. The one just before they got the goal with Abbott, where it's a great save from the Doncaster keeper. He's laid it off for him. Really, really hard done by right at the end. Really hard done by. And I think he'd definitely get a shot away, and it had opened up for him quite a lot. So it would have been a decent effort on target, possibly a goal late on in the game. I'm going to go 7.5. I thought he was brilliant. I maybe even would go an 8. And I know that might seem high, but for the criticism he's taken for performances, he's great, absolutely brilliant. And that takes on to Jatta. Doncaster centre-backs, they were good, they were big, they were physical, and at times he was taking on both 2, 3 defenders at some points, keeping the ball at times when we were really penned in, dragging it past players, using his strength, winning things, winning free kicks, and he scored again. And he heads off to international duty with another goal. I mean, I don't know what his goal involvements are since he's been at NOTTS, but certainly this season they're absolutely brilliant. He led the line well. We now go to Crewe next weekend, potentially without Jones, Grant and Edwards, potentially without Crowley, potentially without Didsey, and you're going to have to say we're going to have to play differently, because if Brown's leading the line, he's not going to be doing what Jatta's been doing. He's not going to hold the ball up. He's not going to come back and win headers and chest it down to the attacking midfielders. So we're going to have to change it. It's going to be really tough, really, really tough. I think they've just drawn with Walsall. What I would do against Leicester, the Leicester under-21s or the youth team, whatever it is in the cup, I would completely go youth, bar, McDonald and Ness, and maybe Cundy. I wouldn't give any players a start. Let me know what you do in that situation. I think you're setting yourself up. You don't want tired players. I know players should play 90 minutes, but when there's no fresh players on the pitch, it's going to be very tiring for us. And we handled it very well. I think the no subs debate is going to be there. I think there's got to be underlying reasons, and I've not heard the presser from Stuart Maynard yet at the time of filming this, but maybe there'll be reasons for that, or maybe he just thought we were handling it well. I mean, we had opportunities to go on and put the ball in the box and win it and have shots, but yeah, I can't complain. The players not available today to come to Doncaster, clearly a good side, be very, very good for the opening 35-40 minutes. and we knew they were going to come out, and you know, we're unbeaten away still. Unbeaten away, 2 defeats, 3 points off top, joint third, and comfortably in the playoffs. So let me know your thoughts on the game, however you watched or listened to it, and your player ratings. I'd be really interested to know them. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Always good to get your thoughts. As always, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because there'll be another video, obviously on Thursday night for the Pavers Perspective, but another one as we go to Crewe away next weekend.